Alright. Hey guys, it's me, Little Squawker, and today I will be doing my book review on Cress. And Cress is the third book of the Lunar Chronicles series written by the wonderful and talented Marissa Meyer. And so let's dive right into it. So the plot of the book is that we follow the retelling of the classic fairy tale Rapunzel and we meet Cress. And Cress is not trapped in a tower, she is trapped in a satellite. And she is trying to help Cinder's crew basically not get in Levana's way. And so when Levana's like, you gotta track him down and bring him to me, it's a whirlwind from there. And so let's talk about characters! Yay! The main character in our story is Cress, and Cress is this overly bubbly, oblivious girl, and when she comes to Earth, she's like, whoa! Another character we have is Thorn, and we see a lot more of Thorn, which I really like. So that way he's not interacting with, like, the same people, he's interacting with a new girl, which I also like, and by new girl, I mean Cress. We also have our same characters. We have Cinder, we have Scarlet, we have Wolf, we have Aiko. Sorry, my throat went weird. We have Kai, we have Levana, but this time we see more of Sybil, and Sybil was, I think, mentioned in Ferris, which is the prequel to the Lunar Chronicles series, and I don't remember Sybil much from from Ferris a lot, so I really can't say much about her because I don't remember her a lot. What else? You have also Dr. Erland, who I also like, and apparently he goes by a different name, so it kind of threw me off a bit when I was reading it. And so we have the same band of characters we have, and so let's talk about relationships. And a major relationship I really saw throughout the book was Cress and Thorn, and Cress and Thorn were so adorable. They're one of my many OTPs, and I ship it so much. And because Thorn is kind of like Chris's guide, even though he's blind throughout the book. So it was kind of like a win-win scenario, because Cress will see the city and then she'll have to, like, she'll be in awe, but then she'll have to describe it to Thorn, saying like, oh, it's buildings, 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 grass. And personally, I think they're cute. I don't know about you, but I think they're cute. That's the only main relationship I saw through the whole entire thing, so let's talk about the negatives, because I really want to get this out of the way. And the negative I have is Wolf and Scarlet. I personally think that Marissa had, like, no other fairy tale to choose from, so she chose Little Red Riding Hood, and that's how we got Scarlet. I personally don't like Scarlet at all as a person. I feel like she is a bratty 9-year-old who's really, like, 17, and I personally don't like her at all. Like, she is just, she thinks she's cool because she has an aunt, or not an aunt, her grandmere was in the military and she did, like, a whole bunch of stuff. And there was a part in the book where, like, she said it, and, like, Sybil and Levana did not give one flying care at all. And it was just, like, embarrassing to see. It's kind of like that scenario where, like, your best friend is drunk and they're, like, revealing all their secrets. That's how I felt, except I'm not Scarlett's best friend. I just want her to spill everything and embarrass herself. And it was just a whirlwind from there. Then you also have Wolf, who's, like, nonstop thinking about Scarlet and Scarlet's safety, but half the time he's just knocked out with something to keep him sane and asleep. And I just never liked him at all. I never liked Scarlet at all. I had to give it like a 3 or a 4 on my Goodreads. But this book, however, I gave a 5 out of 5. And let's talk about the positives in this. The positives were that the multiple perspectives, like I said before, because you had the multiple perspectives of Cress, Thorn, Levana, Kai, Cinder, Scarlet. You had everybody basically in its own perspective. And I thought it was really cool because you saw, like, what else was happening and how, like, it all connects together, which I also really like. But at the same time, Cress and Cinder's crew came together really quickly. They came together, like, in the first, like, 10 chapters, I think. And which is usually not that, like, close, because Cinder and Scarlet connected within, like, the or like the last 10 chapters. This one, however, they all connected within the first 10, which I also really liked. Oh, hold up for a minute. I forgot one character who I also really don't like, and that's Jason. First off, who spells their name Jason as Jacin? So Jason's backstory was really confusing because I still didn't get it either. And Jason is one of Levana's servants, but yet betrayed her so that way he can help his princess, and his princess is actually Winter, ironically. So we kind of figure out the love story between there. And I personally did not like Jason. He was a very confusing person, and he was always like a straight up forward, like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I personally just did not like him. Winter, however, I am very excited to read because the way that Marissa wrote her in the books, it's so cool because she's like, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but she reminds me of the young king, the blonde short guy. That's who she reminds me of. If you guys watch Game of Thrones, please comment his name because I really want to know, because I feel like I'm going to make a lot of references to him in my winter review. And she reminded me a lot of him, along with like a spin of Lunar Lovegood, because she will say stuff that doesn't sound crazy to her but sounds way crazy to other people. So in this case, the interaction we saw was between Winter and Scarlet, which I also have a feeling we'll see a lot more of once we, by we I mean me, get into Winter. So I'm very excited for Winter to see how her character development will go throughout. So yeah, I gave this book a 5 out of 5 on my Goodreads, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 because it was a lot. It came back from Scarlet because Scarlet has such like a low review, and I'm very excited to read what Winter and what Winter has in store, and also to read Stars Above. So yeah, please sure to give a like to my videos and watch my other videos. I will link down below my reviews for Cinder and Scarlet, and hopefully I will get my Ferris review up sometime before then, because I do have a lot to say about Ferris, and I might do it after I read Stars Above. I don't know yet. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe because I try to make videos every day as of now. School, however, will change. So I will see you guys next time.